Thank you. Hey everybody, how are you doing? Welcome back. This is Resident Evil 4, and I'm going to be playing this Permadeath. I made it through the easy stuff yesterday, and we're about to hit the make or break moment, probably. And if I fail, I'll keep streaming for a bit, but hopefully I don't. We'll see. If you played this game before, please chime in with tips. The boss fight that we're approaching, I know what it is. I didn't read up on the strategy guide or anything. I kind of remember how I used to tackle it, but it's not like super clear in my mind. So please feel free to chime in. Happy Monday. Hi, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. He's having a great Monday. Alright, yeah, we're gonna keep skipping these cutscenes. Was I playing with controller? I guess I was, yeah. This game's weird to play without a controller. Oh, that's not the boss that I'm thinking of, 128, but actually, yeah, it's true that we could also fail this upcoming thing. No, the one I'm thinking of is the big boy. Okay. I guess I should probably save, actually, just to get past that checkpoint if we die from a, The rules are, if I die from a, QuickTime event, it doesn't count. Everything else, it does. Okay, yeah, this is spooky. Spooky time. I should be fine through this section, but then again, it's 4 o'clock, there's glare on the monitor, it's very dark in this video game, I can barely see what I'm doing, so who knows? Who knows? I do love this sequence, though. It's really dark, though. I'm gonna have to boost the brightness, I can't see anything. Good to be able to see your video game that you're playing. How do you do that? You hit, there we go. Files or something? What? What? No. It's gotta be a separate menu. There we go. Brightness adjust. Okay. Got those hacks in, those cheats enabled. We can see a little bit better. Isn't the big boy pretty easy? I don't know, maybe? I remember dying to it several times, but... Okay, so now this is the part of the game where you realize that they all had weird worms inside of their heads that they just chose not to show you until now. Well, that was dumb. What do we have in the way of health? Ooh, only the full heals. Alright, well, this is gonna get interesting. Let's put this rifle. Do we have anything that we can see right now? I guess not. You die by falling? I don't think so. All of the jump moments are essentially cutscene things. There might be some like puzzly jumping, like baked in kind of trappy kind of thing. But I don't think so. And if there is, it's later. Okay, climb down. But do I want to climb down yet? What if I scoped it out first? I guess we've seen all we can see. Oh my god. Something is throwing something at me and I do not know where it is. Oh god, you know, I should probably just heal. I am really scared that we don't have enough health right now. Much better now. Where is, like, throwing axe guy? Oh! Come on! What? What? Yeah, I know there's a thing up there, but like, where's the enemy? My scan guys. Oh man. Oh, there he is. Ah. Okay. Well, that would have been a very dumb way to end the run. Okay, so I just saw though something glittering. Honestly, not sure that was worth the rifle shot, the rifle ammo, but it screamed like an angry bird. Like an angry bird or like an angry bird? Gotta be more specific. Okay. So... good, good, good. A little low on health. We had some issues yesterday. Frankly, a little embarrassing. Every time I go to permadeath run this game, I always think in my head like, oh, I like 100% of that game. Oh, it'll be fine. But I'm just forgetting that I probably died a lot while I was 100%ing it. So this is just, I think, shoot the thing down. Yeah, okay. Got another... Oop. Okay. I think the game is sensing that at this point that maybe the player needs a little extra green juice. I think I want to shoot this at a specific moment, maybe? Or... it can't possibly matter. Yeah. Oh, but there's another one. Oh. So could you get to that point and have no ammo and been 100% stuck? That's a good question. I mean, also, like, what if you missed it over and over? I don't know. They did give you some handgun ammo in this area, but, yeah, I'm really curious. You could, soft lock the game there. It seems like the answer is probably yes. You can knife kill enemies, but you'd have to... I don't think you can knife those boxes. Certainly not. Oh, anyway, how's everyone doing? Continuing my dad ascension. Bought an axe today. Started, like, chopping roots. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, I gotta respect this. Because this is actually a little scary. Let's go for the shotgun here. Oh, is that? No, that's just a... Oh, hey. No! Oh, God. Oh, man, they were behind me. That was not expected. we're not gonna mess around. We've got plenty of handgun ammo. Okay, I guess I will heal. It's just actually, it's not even an axe. It's more of a hatchet, but I think I'm also gonna buy an axe. It's a pretty basic little thing. It's a nice guard though. It's got like a nice little safety guard on it. For splitting wood, just mainly for yard work. Like we have some plants and trees and things that we need to pull out of there, and the roots go deep. This yard was well tended to. There's a lot of stuff, but like it wasn't. It was never pared back in any way, really. So a lot of trimming going on. My hands are like destroyed from just using titanium loppers all day yesterday. Is the fact that these guys throw an axe inspiring you? Yes. So I think we get one more trip to the... What are you buying here? Oh yeah, I mean, Elvac's correct. This game is, like, I still think, in terms of an action game, it's probably my favorite. It's basically perfect. Consider getting a maul and a steel wedge. It can make taking some apart way easier as you can hit the same spot more. Oh, that's a good idea, Pavlov.
Got a selection of
I'll look into that.
things on. What are you buying?
So yeah, how much money do we? Oh, we have a good amount of money. Oh, okay. Now here's the thing. This big boy coming up.
What are you buying?
I remember I had a run through this game where I bought the rocket launcher here, and it, I think, made the big boy basically perfunctory. It's a big expenditure, and it takes up a lot of room in your case.
What are you selling?
But I'm thinking about it just so that we for sure get past this point.
Thank you.
I don't know if this ring can be... Can you do anything with this ring? Oops. I'm on normal right now for Empus. This PC version does not have professional unlocked. I don't know that I could pull off a permadeath run in professional. Maybe if I do in this mode,
what are you buying?
I'll consider it, but... Yeah, I know, Elvac. I'm thinking about it.
What are you buying?
A good digging bar is great for working on the ground. It's just a big, heavy bar that you pick up and just drop on things. Good for digging and prying roots. These are all good things to learn. Thank you. I'm doing it. Oh, man, it takes up a lot of space. I don't... Well... kind of like that, but then I gotta... Oh, jeez. Is there any way to back out of this? What do I do if I can't actually Tetris this? Oh, I see. You can put things over there for the moment. Okay. We'll be okay here. This is why I got that big case earlier. It's gonna save us. Okay.
Thank you.
He loves it.
What are you buying? What are you selling?
I guess I'm gonna sell this amber ring.
Ah. Thank you. What are you buying?
And then, gosh, I should probably just buy some first aid sprays. I wouldn't normally, obviously, but We're on permadeath.
Thank
It
you.
seems important. And then maybe
What
I'll
are
just
you
tune up
buying?
like the shotgun in case I need. Oh, I can't afford it. 20,000. All
Is
right.
that all, stranger?
Well. Oof, we're close to a rifle upgrade. What can I sell
What are
for like
you selling?
500? Let's see. Like a flash grenade. Oh, that could be useful in this next fight. Yeah, maybe I'll get rid of like one flash grenade.
Is that all? What are you buying? Is that all, stranger? Thank you.
Okay, so let's equip this. Well, maybe not just yet. Let's save. Not that, you know, not that it matters, but okay. Right, so this is definitely a single-use thing. It gives you a scope. Okay. If this thing doesn't kill the boss in one hit, I'm gonna be upset. Because this is a lot of money. 30,000. Don't miss, no kidding. I feel like I did miss one time with this. I feel like the one time I bought this, I did miss. Oh god, this is it. I'm really nervous. Oh, this is my least favorite boss for sure. Well, god, there's so many. Throw a flash grenade at the crows? Wait, really? 128? In this fight? Oh god. I don't know what I'm doing. I just forget this fight completely. Oh no, the bosses are great, yeah, but just in permadeath, it's terrifying. I don't think this guy like one-shots you, but maybe he does, like in a quick time event, maybe? Which wouldn't count. But... oh god. Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm just gonna do it. Well, I'm pretty close. I'm gonna do it. I gotta do it. Yes! The downside of this is that we didn't get to see the dog come in. That's the bummer here. No dog. If you haven't played this game before, when you rescue the dog at the beginning of the game, the dog comes out and like helps distract the monster here, but I'm not sure if it comes back later. It might? Wow, I am so glad I did that. That is such a relief. It's also really funny. It's really weird that the game lets you do that. I mean, I guess it's not. I think it's probably good. It's probably good from just an accessibility standpoint. Like, if you collect all the stuff, you get to just basically skip this boss. I'm in favor of that. That's true. The dog's definitely alive. Okay. Just gotta buy a rocket launcher before every boss. It's not a bad idea. I don't hate that idea. Yeah, that boss is scary because some bosses, they have like a trick to them in this game, you know, like they're not just kind of, I guess most of them do, but this one I was just sort of vague, like I couldn't quite remember what you do. There's like a stand-up fight, like, you know, dilemma here where like I don't know when you were supposed to like attack him. The other sort of tricky like mechanically tricky bosses are a little bit more obvious in terms of what the game wants you to do, but that one I don't remember. And you can die really fast if you don't know what you're doing. Okay. Oh god. Oh right. I can't fall. The one big bummer here is I think I missed some of those blue tokens that were like the shooty puzzle thing. And well, I guess the other big bummers were about to actually. Oh no! Oh my god. Oh Jesus! Oh my god! Oh no! Oh no! First aid spray, shotgun. Oh god. Ugh. Triple woof. I almost died there. That was it. That was almost it. Also, it does feel like I don't know how you would avoid getting hit on that first one if you hadn't played this before, but okay. The round insignia. Leon just always showing off with his intelligence, you know? Normal QTE attacks do count as deaths? No, I think generally we're just saying QTEs don't count because they're dumb. And they're super unpredictable in this game. Like what they like to do with this one is like mash a button, and then all of a sudden you have to like hit two other buttons, and it's really fast. Yeah, I think we're gonna say that they don't count. I think those lights have something to do with this puzzle or something. Oh right. Oh, this one's terrible. You've got to like time this, but it's not what you think it would be. It's like, oh god. It's like, it straight up doesn't match where you are at the time. I really, I don't know what it wants. I've hit it at like 3 very different moments, and alright. We might just soft lock here. This might be impossible. Oh boy. This is so ridiculous. Wow, it actually works if you just slam the button and jump immediately. Um, yeah. Wait, what? Did I get the blue one wrong? It's gotta be that, right? Or no, that, I guess. What? Oh, green's wrong. Oh, do they reset? Oh, they reset. Okay. Do.
Ashley.
Don't come!
Hey, take it easy.
No! Get away!
Calm down. Everything's going to be just fine.
That's very
My
good,
name's
Half-Love.
Leon.
I was
I'm
laughing at
one
her,
of the
but
residents
I
over
was
at
also
Rescue.
enjoyed
What?
your pun.
My father?
That's right. And I have to get you out of here. Now come with me.
That's kind of all the lore we need to watch for the rest of this run. That's
Leon.
just, that's the whole rest of the game. Her dad's the president. We gotta get her out of there. Somebody asked if Ashley dies is the run over. I think we're gonna let chat vote on that, and it's gonna be a question of like, was there like a dumb, you know, a dumb moment that I couldn't have avoided? Or did I legitimately like fail her? It's quite likely gonna be the source of the end though. Didn't think about that, because I honestly didn't know if I'd make it this far, but,
I'll
yeah.
take the girl.
Who are you?
If you must know, my name is Osman Sadler, the master of this fine religious community.
What do you want?
To demonstrate to the whole world our astounding power, of course. No longer will the United States think they can police the world forever. So, we kidnap the president's daughter in order to give her our power, and then send her back.
No. Leon, I think they shot something in my neck.
What did you do to her?
We just planted her a little gift. Oh, there's going to be one hell of a party when she returns home to her loving father. But
I love this,
before that,
what we do in the
I
shadows
thought
reject.
I might bargain with the president for some donation. Believe it or not, it takes quite a lot of money to keep this church up and running.
Faith and money will lead you nowhere, Sadler.
Oh, I believe I forgot to tell you that we gave you the same gift.
When I was unconscious.
Oh, I truly hope you like our small but special contributions. When the eggs hatch, you will become my puppets. Involuntarily, you'll do as I say. I'll have total control over your minds. Don't you think this is a revolutionary way to promulgate one's faith?
Sounds more like an alien invasion if you ask me. You okay?
Leon, what's gonna happen to us?
Don't worry. We got into this mess. We can get out of it.
All right, end of chapter 2-1. I'm honestly surprised I made it this far. This is exciting. Let's get all these barrels. There's definitely a boss between us and the castle that I'm worried about already, but I don't. It's possible we can grab another rocket launcher? I don't know. I might save up for it. We'll have to see. I guess we're going down now.
Leon, shoot those barrels on that wagon!
God, I love the lightning in this section. Oh, Krampus, if I die to a chainsaw guy, that'll be the best possible way to go. I would be so pleased if that's how this ends. Oh, I missed something. Man, I'm bummed I missed the blue things. I don't know that you can get them now. I think that part is over. Is this... No. Ah, what are you buying?
Welcome.
She's just like, who's this?
Things on sale. What are you buying?
Oh, the red 9. Here you go. Okay. Yeah, this is probably the thing to do, isn't it? And I guess... Do I just straight up sell the handgun now? I don't know. I think the value of these weapons does increase when you upgrade them. So I think the fact that I upgraded is not terrible. Sell the golden egg? No, I think you hold on to it. I mean, or like, I should just keep it to use it. I mean, it's essentially a first aid spray, but
Is that all? Thank you. What are you buying? What are you buying?
Let's see here.
Is
Probably
that
firepower,
all?
I guess.
Thank you. What are you selling?
Yeah, I don't know. Do I sell this handgun? It's 14,000. I guess there's really no reason to have two handguns, huh?
Ah, I'll buy it. What are you buying? Is that all, stranger? Thank you.
God, that doesn't increase the reload speed very much. No capacity.
Come back anytime.
I like having a strong handgun in this game. It's you get so much handgun ammo. Kind of important. Hi, Toby. All right, we're surfacing again. Let's see what we got here. A nice, safe typewriter room. Red 9 might be my favorite pistol in any game. Wow, it's pretty good. That sounded like it came from the left, but I can't see a thing. I also don't remember where to go at this point. Oh, hi. Yeah, the reload's not terrible. remember being bummed that they never kind of used this atmosphere again in the rest of the game. I love this rainstorm section, and boy, there's three. Oh, hey now. Yeah, I had a feeling something was behind me. Hi. It's very dark. It's probably not great for a stream, but I feel like for a spooky game, it's very effective. Like, look at that. That looks fantastic. That still looks great. Like, just this, like, spooky woods. Toby's just doing a weird thing. I don't know what he's doing. I guess this is not the way we go. The many varied ways that Leon has to describe poopy water. God, I guess I should really search all of these houses because I think they've kind of been replenished with stuff. But it's a little tedious to do so, I feel. Toby has become so pushy. He's bored, he like really like whines and lets you know he's bored now, and if he's hungry, he just like really lays into it like an hour ahead of his dinner time. He's just too much communication. How do you get into this place? The bank? Oh, I guess you don't. Okay. I don't really remember where you go. I guess I'm gonna go this way. Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, this is starting to become annoying. The thing with these bear traps now is that even if I can avoid them, Ashley might not, and she has a health bar. So you gotta be aware of that. Ooh, that sounded scary. Oh, oh god, Ashley, no, no, Ashley! Oh, oh my god, she's almost dead. Oh god. Jesus. I gotta waste one of my healing things on her. Oh, wow, I just did not see that at all. Alright, Ashley, I guess I'm the dumb one now. Probably just use a regular green. Yeah, that's the most efficient thing to do. Oh, that's right, you can tell her to hide, but then they sometimes find her. Slade, I think what I'm going to do with Ashley is we're going to put it to a vote in chat if and when Ashley dies. Because if she dies in like an outrageously silly way, my feeling is that it wouldn't, you know, that in that case I'm guessing it wouldn't have really been my fault. But if it's like, oh yeah, I just sort of failed the mission to protect her, then like fair enough. But I will let chat be the judge of that. Oh, there's a blue thing over there. Oops. Oh, jeez. How is this gonna work VR-wise? Like, I feel like the combat is so intense. At the same time, whoops. Yeah, that's the thing with the Red 9. You gotta remember that the reload's gonna be a bit... the slow, like, turn speed does kind of track with VR, so it's maybe not a bad candidate. Oh, jeez. Where are you going, buddy? Ah! Oh, jeez. I remember about that blue thing. I gotta go back to that. She went through a lot of handgun ammo on this section. Oh, brother. I love that you whistle for her like the horse in Metal Gear Solid. Okay. Yeah, here's the thing. Although, depending on the count... Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get it. I don't really remember what it gives you. Does it just give you the Red 9, Kevin? Because if it gives me another one, I can sell it. Which is still, you know, worth doing, but... See, I've got 17 handgun ammo. I have a lot of TMP ammo. I do like the TMP, it just hasn't made sense to buy it yet, but I guess we should probably grab it soonish. I forget if you can knife these. Oh, you can. You just gotta be really careful about it. Oh, it's the other pistol. Well, then I can sell that pistol potentially, but yeah, I don't know that I'm gonna get it. I think I must have missed one. Or two. Boy, this was a good room, jeez. You only need 10? I thought you needed all of them, no? Well, that's good if so. Oh! Oh, God, I thought that was something. Is that guy gonna just like get hit a bear trap? No? Really? Well, I gotta say at this point, I'm pretty happy with this run. Didn't think I'd make it this far. The first time I did this was a little embarrassing. I mean, not really, but this so far is, yeah, worthwhile.
I opened it, Leon.
Ah, I can buy it at a higher price.
Welcome. Got a selection of... What are you buying?
Okay, so TMP is only 10 grand. Let's buy it. We got so much ammo for it. And it's not that big initially. And then I think we're going to want to buy the stock if we can afford it. Oh, right, there's a Red 9 stock. Ah, ha, ha.
Is that all?
Definitely going to want to buy that.
That's not enough. What are you selling?
Man, I'm really holding out on this cat's eye. I could use it right now, but... Ah, shoot, I don't think we have enough for the other stock. I could sell this golden chicken egg, but that's dangerous. I guess I'll do it.
Is that all? Thank you.
And I'm not really using these grenades.
Is that all?
I'll sell one of these.
What are you buying?
Yeah, the stocks are pretty important.
Is that all?
The rifle comes with the scope, which is funny. I don't remember that being the case.
Come.
So I don't need that. Wait. Oh, I guess... Does it not visually... Oh, I guess it's just equipped. Okay. And then you can kind of put it however you want it to be in the thing. Okay. Good enough. All right.
Back any time.
Wait, is it on? Oh, yeah, it is. You can see it. That big stock. All right.
Leon, I have some bad news.
I'd rather not hear it.
Well, I'm afraid I have to tell you anyway. We've lost contact with the chopper. Someone must have shot it down, though we can't determine who.
Great.
We're prepping another chopper for you. Meanwhile, I want you to head
Not a lot of
towards
concern for the people on that
extraction
chopper.
Got it.
What are we gonna do, Leon?
Hate to say it, but we're sandwiched all right. Quick, in that cabin!
All right. This could be scary. I did forget. I mean, I think I usually make it out of this without too much trouble, but I think Ashley can die in here too.
Small world, eh? Well, I see that the president's equipped his daughter with ballistics, too.
How rude! And I don't believe there's any relevance with my figure and my standing. Who are you?
Oh, excuse me, Your Highness. Perhaps the young lady might want to introduce herself first before asking someone his name.
Her name's Ashley Graham, the president's daughter.
Is she... well, you know.
Don't worry. She's cool.
Never mind. There's supposed to be some kind of obvious symptom before you turn into one of them anyway.
Look,
Yeah, I mean, there's like a thing happening right now, guys. Like, it's well established.
It's game time.
I guess you want to push this in front of this. Shotgun ammo. I'm gonna get upstairs real quick. Where's Ashley? Is she upstairs? I don't remember if I have to, like, defend her through this or what. I guess not. I guess she just hides. Let's combine these. Okay. She's not in the party, somehow.
Use this.
Well, that party started. Oh shit. Oh my god. Nope, don't reload. I'll go back to the handgun for a moment. Oh, I love that he ducks. That's so cool. Oh god. Oh no! Oh shit! Oh god. Alright, let's take this one. That.
Leon, are you okay?
Ah!
Are you okay?
No.
Use this. Leon, upstairs.
Nah. I think I'm gonna stay here. Maybe not. Oh my god, I'm down to like nothing. Yeah, okay, let's go upstairs. Actually, this is a good time for some kind of grenade. Yeah. Oh jeez.
Leon, are you okay?
Oh god. I'm not okay, but I'm like not terrible.
Hey. Use this. Leon, are you okay?
I think this is it, maybe? Oh, nope. No, it's really not. I better heal just to be safe. I've got 3 shots here. Alright, reload the shotgun. Oh, this is a lot more than I remember. Nope. No! Oh god, I think I'm out of healing. Ooh, Shit. Okay, I'm gonna use 128's thing here with slash. And then switch back to the shotgun. Oh this isn't it. Oh! Wow. Well, that could not have been
Looks like
closer.
they're backing off.
That was really rough.
What do we do now?
The bridge I crossed to get here's out. So I guess we have no choice but to keep moving.
I forgot something. You guys go on ahead.
Lewis,
Yeah, I mean, hopefully there's something on the ground here, but geez. That was a lot worse than I thought it was going to be. Hey, nice. Okay. Let's reload everything. Yeah, that's legitimately tricky because there isn't like a safe corner to hide in really the whole time. Oh man, I don't think there's any healing. Well, that's a bummer. This could be bad. Really dark, too. I can't see anything. Someone could just throw an axe at me and I would have no chance. Ah, I'll buy it. Hopefully at a low price, but
Welcome.
definitely buying a first aid can.
What are you buying?
Oh, God, I can't afford it.
What are you selling?
Ooh.
Is that all? Thank you. What are you buying?
This is a little bit of
enough cash.
fallout from. Oh well, I
What
didn't
are
do the
you
math on that.
selling?
A little delayed action
What are
fallout
you
from the
buying?
buying the rocket launcher earlier.
Is that all?
Normally would not be this hard up for cash,
Come.
but I think it was the prudent thing to do. Okay, we should be like okay now. Oh, I don't know. Thanks, Brampus, yeah. I forgot about that. Ammo hasn't been much of a problem so far, it's really just been health. Oh, I think I wanted the right way. This part's bad, yeah.
wait. Follow me. Hide.
Do I want to just, like, let them come to me, maybe? I don't know. Oh. Tell you what, I need to make sure that I don't, like, take any stupid damage here. So I'm gonna just burn through ammo if I have to. But stuff like this is gonna happen, and then we can get in real trouble. Oh god! Oh my god! Whoa! Where did that one come from? Do I have a flash? No, I don't. Wow. Okay. Oof. Alright. Didn't take any damage. I'm not sure how that thing took all that submachine gun damage and did not die, but... Alright. Oh yeah, this is getting tense. That's the thing, I didn't even expect to make it this far. Now that I have, it's like... Every, like, small stage that I make it through is actually pretty important. Yeah, I'm glad that the music fired up for that.
Hi.
Oh god, Elvac. That's probably gonna be a like 95% sure ending if I do make it to the next boss, but... Uh-oh. Oh yeah. That's a chainsaw, I think. Maybe not. I heard... Oh! Anytime now. Switch a weapon. Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Granny. Okay. Moving on. Oh, this part. You know, I need to make sure everything's reloaded. Okay, it's definitely not. It's funny, I think that animation, like, is missing frames on the, 60 frame per second, version here. Did I just go in a pit for no reason? It's possible. Okay. Hi, buddy. Is it this pit? There's definitely stuff down there. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Oh, there's two of them. Oh, God. Oh my God, what do you do with this? Oh, she can't get away or it's a game over, I think. Oh, God. No, chainsaw. Oh, I think I'm dead. Oh my God. Grenade? Nope. Oh, Ashley. Ashley, that part is so hard. Oh, man. That was really, really tough. The sniper would have been tough because you're so close in and it automatically zooms. You can't... I guess I could have removed the scope. Yeah, you know, I'll leave it up to a vote. It'll be a non-lore point vote, but let's vote on it. I don't wanna God, that was so tough. She really got picked up immediately. And here we'll just do a short 1-minute poll. Did she die? If not, then it's not a death. That's true. She could have rested in a dumpster. No, I think in that case, there's no way to hide her. They just grab her for sure. And I guess I should have made sure that the thing that was carrying her died before I moved on to the chainsaws. But like, I don't really know. That's pretty tough. But that's true. She's not dead. Nobody died in that scenario, and I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I can see it both ways. You can leave her above. I did. She was above. I didn't do anything with that. She was above, and then just immediately they grab her and bring her down. All right, it's 10-3. Continue. I'm going to continue. If you want to consider this personally a failure of the permadeath, go right ahead. I think it's fair to say that it's not. But oh, God. Come on, Ashley. Get over here. Interesting that the, squid faces are randomized, not seated. Guess I've got to use this on her. Alright. I'm going to use some rifle ammo here going into this just to retain the other ammo. But yeah, I think you can take the scope off of this thing and it becomes like a really good, just like close range rifle, which I think I usually do. But for levels like this, it's nice to have the zoom, obviously. Oh, jeez. Keep her in the dumpster. I don't think that's gonna work, but I'll try it. Why not?
Hi.
Because they do find her. But we'll see. The real question is, like, what's the best way to deal with these chainsaw ladies? Because the shotgun with the 6 shots is really kind of dicey. I need to upgrade this thing. I guess this is the arena here? Ooh. Oh, God. What if I just go up? Yeah, okay. And then go away, and then... Alright. This is what I should have done, and I didn't. I sort of panicked, I guess. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, Okay, one more shot. Oh, shit. Oh, I backed out of it! Okay, now this is a perfect time for a grenade. Oh, not a good throw. And it didn't work at all. Oh, God. I'm empty. Alright, let's go... this. What next? Oh no! Oh, she... I need this to line up. Okay. Okay, and now incendiary grenade? Probably... Just reloading is hard to manage here. Oh yeah, there we go. And now we got time to reload. Okay, the chainsaws are done. Oh, I'm almost dead. Yep. The camp key. Jesus. Wow. This is so hard. In a permadeath context. Okay. Yeah, I guess that was, like, a legitimate continue then, because if you leave her in the thing, she doesn't immediately get grabbed, which you wouldn't necessarily assume in this game, so... do I have Toby treats? I don't, Frampus, but I'm gonna grab some right now because it's silly that I keep forgetting. And I need a short break anyway. So, let's do that. Okay, I'll be right back with Toby treats. Okay, I'm back. Toby treats are enabled. Feel free to go for it. I wonder if these are working. Oh, I guess not. Yeah, the light thing I need to fix. I added a router to my setup and I need to get that fixed. Oh! Hold on, let's get a better camera angle on him before we start giving out the treats. Okay. All right. Oh. So, where do you actually go now? Oh, I never got the stuff down here. I should grab that. Oh, I didn't need to do this, but that's fine. You can come down if you want. I feel like somebody's bought a treat that wasn't fulfilled in the last few weeks, so I'll give Toby one more. Okay, there you go, bud. It was probably Francis. Alright. Continuing on here. Ah, the big door. That's probably it. He's really just gonna wait for, oh no, that's where we came from. Hmm. Oh, I guess there was a door in that arena where we fought the chainsaw people. Just have to find the way down again. I think it's not that one. It's down here. I don't know where to drop anymore. This is weird. Is it really not over here? Hmm. I guess it's here. Ah, door. The camp key. She can't use a ladder, so I have to catch her. Hmm. Possible that might be a skirt issue. Unlocking door, then kicking it open as a move. Yes, I do love the good kick. Oh my goodness. Is there a trick to this? Is there a trick to this? I feel like there's something explosive here, maybe? Oh god. Maybe not. Actually, hide. Oh, I didn't reload. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh shoot. Oh, I don't have any. Oh no, I don't have any extra health. Oh man, this is really bad. Oh! Oh no! Okay. You are dead. That was a legitimate straight up death. That was really tough. I think, so what became very clear is that not upgrading the shotgun every time was a mistake. Because clearly a shotgun with like 10 capacity with fast reload would have gotten me out of some of those issues. So definitely learned something. Don't know if I'll do another one of these before Halloween, but if I feel like I'm in the mood for it, I think that's the play. And then, yeah, the rocket definitely soaked up a lot of dollars. And I think there's probably a relatively easy way to beat that big boss, but I'd have to look it up in advance. I was just too scared. But yeah, no, that was fun. That was a fun little experiment. Thanks for indulging me, everybody. I really enjoy that game. It's too bad we didn't get to the castle. The castle's like really wacky and silly in a very good dumb way. I suppose I could always just continue this and just make it a casual playthrough from now on, but I don't know. We'll see. But I'm gonna call it here. I've got I only had 20 more minutes to go, and I made it longer than I thought, so I'm not going to switch in another game now, but start from Castle Permadeath. 3 lives, I get 3 lives. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, we'll have to play around with this. I really enjoy Permadeath runs of games, and I don't want to make it like too easy, you know, but it is. Some of these are pretty brutal. To make it like all the way through the game without dying is pretty tough. I'm pretty proud of the fact that outside of that Ashley thing, This was, I think, like a 2.5 hour game time save by the end. It was pretty good. Anyway, I will see you all later. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so that's Minecraft Day. And then I think after Minecraft... Oh no, I don't have a backer pick after Minecraft this week. I thought I did, but I don't. So it'll be Minecraft tomorrow, and then maybe, I don't know, maybe some Magic, maybe some Kerbal? I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. But I'll see you all then. Take care in the meantime. And yeah, stay safe. Bye. Hour 2.5, and I think we're on world record pace. Not everyone runs this category. Oh! Hi, my name's Nick Brecken. All right, here we go. Oh, wow, I've never clicked this button.
Yeah, I'm Luke Skywalker. Yeah. Yeah. No!
I am a game developer, occasional podcaster. Turn over the door, you coward! I stream almost daily on this channel now called Idle Thumbs. No! We have a really good community. Oh, shit. Oh, no! Please join us for,
Nope. Nope. Oh my god, I'm alive.
the hoisting. Join us for the madness. Oh no, the engine's too big. Join us for the hubris. What I need to do is stand on the roof of this Jeep and fire a rocket-propelled grenade. Oh no! No! I occasionally stream with my girlfriend Janelle. I live on the edge.
No.
I live on the edge.
No, you don't.
Sorry, I occasionally stream with my partner Janelle.
Oh, Toby.
And my wonderful dog, Toby, who you may see. Oh my god, Toby. Toby, get out of there. This part's not going to be used.
Ready for the knowledge.
Hi. This is how you take pictures. You take a lot of pictures and then you select the one good one, right? Isn't that how you take pictures? That's how. You piece of shit!
You did it!
That was way too big. I don't like being that big. This is a much better size for my face. This should be censored.